Tell me the story of how all of this came to be, how you came here to Charleston.
So I have been doing community work for over 25 years. I've been in the nonprofit sector for a long time. And I learned about Tri-County Cradle to Career Collaborative from some contacts I had in the Charleston and in the Tri-County region. And because Tri-County Cradle to Career Collaborative is focused on systems change and using a collective impact model, which is in short just says, we do better work as a community when we are aligned, when we have multi-sector partnerships that are aligned around a shared vision. So I learned about the opportunity, was following an amazing first CEO, John Reed, and was just fortunate enough to be named the second CEO and work with an amazing organization. And that's what really drew me here.
I was going to say, kind of in a nutshell, there are a lot of different goals that you have for the Tri-County, for many different communities, but what does it all really boil down to?
So for us, it boils down to ensuring that we are impacting the systems, right, that would allow children in the Tri-County region, all of them, to achieve success, to become what they want to be. And Tri-County Cradle to Career Collaborative, through 5 years of reporting community data, demonstrated that there are inequities that exist between Black, brown, and low-income students and their white counterparts. Our job is to focus on the systems that are in place that prevent children from reaching their full potential and being successful.
And what have you been able to learn over the last 5 years?
So I've been with the organization for 2 years, and as I was sharing with you earlier, when the pandemic hit, like every nonprofit organization, we really took a step back and said, what's our space here? How can we be most effective? For Cradle to Career, that was really saying, okay, let's get some data, let's look at data, and we partnered with the South Carolina Institute for Child Success. That data came back and suggested that when it came to resiliency, how could we ensure that children and families could come back better, was around access to broadband, making sure that people have access to high-speed internet, access to the right types and number of devices is significant, and we are so grateful for what's happening in our state when it comes to that. But that won't ensure digital adoption. That won't ensure digital literacy. And so we know that we have to work in communities, the 36,000 households right in our region, to make sure they have access, but that they have the digital literacy skills to thrive and be vibrant and to sustain the technology. And to that end, we are working in our first initiative right here on the peninsula at the St. Julian Divine Center, right? To do that work, to do the work with that community.
And when all is said and done, you know, once you look back on the legacy that you leave here with everything you've been able to do, what is kind of your biggest goal?
Such a great question. So we take data and measurement very seriously. So what we hope to see and will be transparently sharing with the community, broad community over time, right? What we hope to see are educational increases in educational outcomes, you know, measured very specifically. We hope to see in health outcomes. We hope to see workforce outcomes, and we definitely hope to see financial stability outcomes. And we are aligning those again around and with our partners. But what we really hope to see and be able to talk about is that when we look back 5 years from now, we can say that we did the work that our nonprofit sector is so amazing at doing in ensuring that that families and children are connected, not just through access, but that they know and understand and are vibrantly using technology. That, to me, when we look back 5 years from now, is what we should all be looking for.
To learn more about their mission or get involved, visit tricountycradletocareer.org.